Hi everyone, it's Kirsty. I'm sorry I haven't updated in a while. Life has been a bit busy. So I had chemo cycle round 3, which means 13 more to go, and I have one more cycle of this in 2 weeks, and then 1 to 2 weeks after that I go to weekly for 12 weeks, and then radiation every day for basically 25 cycles every day for 5 weeks, and then hopefully all done. But we've been having a lot going on. Firstly, as you can see, all the hair is finally gone. You see my racing strip? That was the part where my hair used to sit. So scalp is very dry, and I don't know if you can see very well, but I have indents in my head from where I've laid on my hand when I've slept. So there's still little tiny bits of hair, and here where I ended up having to shave the rest off because I had what looked like a seriously bad comb over. So that was fun. So I ended up shaving the rest off, and I've mostly been wearing beanies. Oh, you can actually see there is a hair there. Anyway, so this cycle has caused the eyebrows to start falling out, so that will be fun, probably within the next couple of days. It's affected the skin. As you can see, it's very splotchy, and my hands and my legs are dry, but all my leg hair's fallen out, armpit hair's fallen out, so I'm starting to resemble a cancer patient. Apparently I've put on weight, but I don't know where, because everything is starting to get baggy and the face is starting to get gaunt, but that could also have to do with the hair loss. I'm really not sure about that one. So yes, I had a lot going on. In amongst all of this, our lease for this property is ending soon, in the next 6 weeks. We've actually been living in this property for 12 years, so that's a really long time. We've gone through 3 owners. The house sold to the 3rd owner in November last year, and unfortunately for us, they want to move in, so when our lease is up, we have to move out. But we've been looking and going to inspections, and we applied for 3 houses, and we got one, so we get the keys on May 3rd. So that's exciting for us, you know, new house, new start. It's about 10 minutes that way from here. So a little bit closer to the hospital as well, which is good. Closer to everyone, like Lowell and Katie's work, and the bus route that Miranda takes to her job is on the same, goes through that area, so it's not like, you know, there's big changes or anything. So that'll be exciting, and it's for 12 months initially, with probably the option to extend, because the owner wants basically permanent tenants, which is basically as long as possible. So it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, lots of space. Lau and I will get our craft room still, which is good. Everything should fit in. The boys will have to share a room, but we figured that was the fairest option because Katie and Miranda, being adults, they're on the lease, which means they're paying for their room. So they get their own rooms, and then the boys will share, but there's an activity room, so all the stuff that was normally in the boys' rooms besides the bed can go in the activity room for them. There's major bonuses to this, like Alex is a type 1 diabetic, and he sleeps through his alerts that go off during the night from his glucose monitor, so Zachary will be in the bed next to him, so he'll wake up, and Zachary doesn't sleep very well. It's something he's had his whole life, so we kind of just deal with it. So that might force him to start sleeping normally because it'll bother Alex, him being up all night. But you know, the kids are homeschooled, so they don't have that set routine of getting up at the same time to have to go to school, and school doesn't tire them out like it normally would. But it is what it is, and we make do, and you know, it'll be a good fresh start for us. I'm looking forward to it. I'm loving the kitchen. Anybody you speak to knows that I hate island kitchens, you know, it has the bench in the middle. I hate that. So this one's tucked away in the corner of the room, and it's nice and big, so my dream kitchen, so to speak. But yes, so nice outdoor area. We can plant plants in the flower beds and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be good. Really looking forward to moving. Not looking forward to the packing, which we've started. But I mean, it's only a week away, which is good. So we get the keys, and then we're going to actually move next weekend. So I'm trying to do daily updates as much as I can from now on. And if you're lucky, you might get a tour of my house, my new house. Might even give you a tour of the old house if I get a chance. Well, this house, I class it as old house already. It's just, it's sad because it's 12 years in one place. The kids have all grown up here. And, this is a house where Lyle and I got married. We had our reception here, so there's lots and lots of memories here. Good and bad, but as with all properties, it's just not in our budget to be able to buy. So if we can get a house that wants a long-term tenancy, then we'll definitely take it. In the end, it came down to this and another house. The only difference between this house and the other house was it had 5 bedrooms, not 4, but we're making do. So yeah, that's the big thing. Now onto the cancer. I did my third cycle yesterday, and I'm so sorry that there wasn't many more updates from the second cycle, but we were also doing a lot with house hunting and that kind of thing. So third cycle, by the time I got home, so it was from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. By the time I got home, I was absolutely exhausted. It hit really quickly this time. And I've had my injection, and I'm already feeling the pain from that. So it's like, painkillers are my best friend right now. So yeah, not sleeping very well at all. Not just from this cycle, it's just in general. I'm not sleeping a couple of hours here, a couple of hours there. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm taking it day by day, but I'm trying my best to remain positive. It's not always easy. So the brain fog is the worst. I've never had anything like it. And sometimes I can't even remember what day it is, and I have to really think or look at calendars, that kind of thing. I find it really hard to concentrate. I've got the shakes permanently now, so certain things I can't do like I used to. But I have been keeping myself occupied with my cross stitching, and I've been making many more of those little stamps. I'm on to my 4th one, and I've just bought a bunch more. So, and I've even got Katie into making key rings, so we'll see what comes of all of that. That'll be fun. We'll put them up for sale eventually. But for the moment, yeah, just trying to keep my hands busy because my brain is so fogged up. Even just trying to remember things to say to you guys to keep you updated is hard. So this has taken a little while. I've been going, okay, I need to go and make a video, and that was like 4 or 5 hours ago, which for me was probably actually yesterday, considering brain fog. But yeah, it's like I'm trying to feel upbeat and positive, but it's not easy when your body just feels so drained and exhausted, and your brain and your memory is not all that good. But one day at a time. Who knows, maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and I'm fine, but knowing these injections, it'll be, next 2 days and I'll be in lots of pain. So as long as I can manage it with the painkillers, I guess that's the main thing, right? Not much more I can do. But we did find out that I only have 1 more of those injections. When I go to the weekly ones, I don't have to do them anymore. As for my blood test this time around, things had dropped a little lower. Nothing to be too concerned about, but not as good as the last blood test, but that's to be expected because the cancer's 3rd cycle in. Things are starting to really take over the body, all the poison. I keep joking that I'm going to sue the hospital for because I'm pretty sure they're poisoning me. It was a joke. My doctor enjoyed that joke. It was a sad one, but when she asked how I was, that was my response. I'm going to sue the hospital. I think they're trying to poison me. But no, I just want to say, I'm going to finish it here shortly, but I just want to say thank you to everybody for all your well wishes and everything else like that. Aside from the house and the chemo, this week was really, really tough. Monday was actually our daughter's birthday. She passed away at birth, and she would have been 12 this year. So somehow I think maybe she helped us get a house. I'd like to think we did because, it was the next day that we found out. So on Tuesday we found out. So, goods and bads. But yes, Monday's always a tough day. 22nd of April is always a tough day for me. I had a lot to distract me on that day, and I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, because it's kind of really hit all at once, you know, hearing about the house and then finally being able to grieve the day of her birthday, that kind of thing. So yeah, this week's been a bit tough, so I'm trying very hard not to cry right now, because yeah, 12 years is a long time to be without a child that should be growing up, and imagining all the things that she'd be doing and what she'd look like. It's hard. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been sending constant messages of support. Our GoFundMe is still going. I'll include the link down below. I'll include the links to everybody who's been helping me on Twitch. If I forget anyone that's on Twitch that has been helping me and sees this, please let me know, because I do want to include you in that for all the help that you've been doing. And yeah, just thank you. That's all I can say. And everybody who watches these videos, I mean, I don't know what you find entertaining, but people are coming back and people are finding them, and the comments on them are lovely. But as I said, I wanted to document it as much as I can. Obviously, some cycles there'll be more videos, some cycles not so much. Just depends on what's going on and when I get a chance to sit down, because sometimes by the time I do get a chance to make them, I'm so exhausted and it's hard. Just simple things like making a video is hard, but I'm trying my best for all of you guys. So I just want to say thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.